So this is the new space heater we just recently got, and I like it already. We've been using it for about a week, 2 weeks or so. It's a lot bigger than our previous one. Our last one was only about this tall. The last one was a little bit wider, so like one of those small box ones. But this one has some height to it and some special functions too. So you can turn it on with the power button, which is this one, the other one. So it turns on right away, and you can see the temperature that it's heating up to. And there's some buttons there at the top. You can change things, so you can increase the temperature. And you can feel the heat coming out right here, and it's already quite warm. I think that's the temperature that it currently is in the room, so you can see how it's heating up as it goes. So that's nice. There's also a button up here to oscillate, so it'll heat up the room more evenly, disperse that heat around. So that's nice too. I think you just push that button again to stop the oscillation. That works good. And there's also a timer on it. I think it's this one. Nope, that's the heat. It's this one. So you can turn it off after a certain amount of time. It cycles through that and goes back to 1. There's also, for all of these functions, there's a remote, so you can oscillate via the remote, and that'll work like that. You can also, via the remote, change the power level. So it goes from 1 to 2 to 3, then it stops up there at 3. Change the temperature. And it goes all the way up to 90, I think. Go past 90. Looks like 95 might be the top. Cycle through that all the way again just to confirm that. 94, 95. Yeah, 95 is the max temperature. 95 is pretty hot, so I don't think we usually need to get it that hot. We use this in our shower room, and that allows us to stay nice and toasty after taking a shower. You could also, I think that just displays the actual temperature. Yeah, if you're cycling through. You can change the timer. So yeah, lots of good features there. And of course you can turn it off. When you turn it off, it does take a second for it to go back to normal heat. Looks like it centers itself also if you turn it off. If you stop it, it goes back to the center automatically. But yeah, it takes about a minute or so, maybe a little bit less than that, for it to stop after you turn it off. So you can still feel the heat there for a little bit. Actually, it's not producing any heat anymore, but the fan is still running, maybe just to cool it down. So that's what it does. When you turn the power off, the fan continues to run for a second or a few seconds till it turns off. So yeah, I like this. It does produce a good amount of heat, and good form factor, looks sleek and nice, and I love the remote too. Hope that helps.